still searching for answers this morning after a gunman killed 2 people and injured 6 more on campus. Students and staff grieving at memorials overnight. Police do have a 20-year-old suspect in custody, and it's a student at the school. NewsNation's Marcus Espinosa is in Tallahassee with the very latest this morning. I mean, Marcus, just a horrific day. Paint the picture for us this morning, what you're seeing right now on campus.
Yeah, Markie, good morning. And here we are again at another campus here for a shooting and trying to pick up the pieces of what exactly happened. My producer and I, we got in late last night and we went to one of those memorials there. Certainly heavy presence there, heavy feeling there as well. So a lot of students trying to cope with this and figure out what exactly happened. And then also we checked out the student union here. And if we can pull up some video, it's really incredible and kind of eerie if you look at what's happening here. You see laptops, you see cell phones, you see prescription eyeglasses. Everything was dropped. Everything was left behind because they were simply running for their lives. Obviously, that really describes the scary situation there. But we do have 2 dead, 6 people shot. This is another situation where a lot of folks are trying to understand how could this happen once again. So police are investigating. But you mentioned they have a suspect. That person is in custody, 20 years old. That person is a student, and there's really a lot to pick up here and try to figure out. But the school sent out an alert about an active shooter situation at the student union just before lunchtime Thursday. Yesterday, video shows students running from that area, others hiding in barricaded classrooms, following orders to take shelter, and then later walking out visibly shaking, of course. And obviously, one student described to NewsNation the moment she realized she was in the line of fire.
He makes that shot in our direction and misses, and that's when he turns around and goes to the Hummer and he grabs his pistol and he shoots the lady walking in front of him. And that's when I knew that there was no target. There was no one specific. It was just anybody he could see.
Really incredible, calm description by that person, perhaps still in shock, and who could blame them? But students paid their respects at a memorial set up last night. The FBI establishing a website for folks to upload pictures and videos of the shooting that could be of help. And then obviously, Markie, classes canceled today. Anything else going on through the weekend canceled as grieving has now begun. And the last thing that students need to worry about are their studies or any sort of extra activities right now.
Yeah, the chaos, the panic, tangible even in just these images, Marcus, let alone living it in real time. What more are we learning about the gunman this morning?
Yeah, Markie, 20-year-old Phoenix Ikner, he's the person in custody, a student here at the university as well, but also some shocking facts coming out here that are really upsetting a lot of people and really, shocking them, to be honest with you, is the fact that one of the main facts that came out of this investigation, and I want to point out too, we're learning a lot about the suspect very quickly. That is very rare. But one of the most shocking revelations so far is that the suspect is the son of a local sheriff's deputy, Jessica Ikner, and police say they found a gun once used as her service weapon at the scene. Ikner had also been a part of many of the sheriff's youth advisory council training programs. No details right now if the sheriff deputy there will be facing any sort of criminal charges down the road here. There's a whole lot to unpack at this moment, but a lot of questions left to be asked and answered here. But we're certainly going to be here all day, and if there's another press conference, we're going to bring it to you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.